Moving around your document. Before walking into your documents, it is advantageous to know about the basics of documentation. First, we'll see about text. A text file are usually called as a collection of characters from a recognized character set. Then, paragraph. A paragraph is a self-contained unit of a discourse in writing dealing with a particular point or idea. Then moving into a document. A document is a bounded physical representation of body of information designed with the capacity to communicate. Keyboarding around your document. You've heard it before. You lose time every time you take your hands off the keyboard to fumble for the mouse. Get in the habit of using these keyboard commands to move the insertion point. To move left or right, use the left-right arrow keys. To move to the beginning or end of a line, use home or end. To move up and down a line, use up-down arrow keys. To move up or down a paragraph, use Control plus up, down arrow. To move up or down one screen full of text, use Page up, down. To move to the beginning or end of a document, use Control plus home end. Using the scroll bars. If you've used Word or any of the other Microsoft Office programs in the past, that skinny bar down the right side of your document should look familiar. As shown here, in the center of the bar is a box that you drag to move up or down the document. The bar also has some arrow buttons at the top and bottom for finer control. Click the buttons to scroll just a line or two at a time. To cover big distances, click in the bar above or below the box, and the document scrolls one screen at a time. Copying, pasting, and moving text. When it comes time to edit your text and shape into a masterpiece document, the job is all about cutting, copying, and pasting. Compared to actually using scissors and paste, Word makes manipulating text almost effortless. Editing tools in clipboard pane. As you can see here, the editing tools are available in the Home tab clipboard pane. Here's how to use them. We have a sample document here to test these tools. Our first tool is Cut. First, you need to select text before you cut it from your document. After selecting the text, go to Home tab. In that, you can find the cut symbol in the clipboard pane. Click on Cut. When you invoke the Cut command, your selected item disappears, but Cut is very different from a delete or a clear command. Copy in a text. As you may expect, copy makes a duplicate of the selected text or object and stores it from the clipboard. It leaves the selection in place in its original location. First, you need to select text before you copy it. After selecting the text, go to Home tab. In that, you can find the copy symbol in the clipboard pane. Click on Copy. The selected text is now copied, and you can paste the text wherever required. Paste the text. Before you use the paste command, you must first cut or copy some text. Then put the insertion point exactly where you want to place the item, and then paste away. Pasting can be done by clicking on the Paste button placed in the clipboard pane. Editing with keyboard shortcuts. The keyboard shortcuts are the quickest and easiest editing commands to use as you're typing along, because you don't need to take your hands off the keyboard. As shown here, you can use the cut, copy and paste commands with only a couple of fingers of the left hand. More importantly, you have to select the text which you are going to edit. Editing with a mouse. It's easy to drag and drop text to a new location using just your mouse. Take your hands off the keyboard, lean back in your chair, grab the mouse and follow these steps. Click the left mouse button and drag to select the text that you want to relocate. Word highlights the text to show you what you've selected. Let go of the mouse button when you're done. Click the selected text and holding down the mouse button, drag the mouse to the new location for the text. As shown here, a little rectangle below the cursor means you're dragging something. Release the mouse button. Doing that finishes the job, places the moved text at the insertion point. Formatting with Format Painter. The Format Painter works like magic. You can use it to copy the formatting of a word, heading or paragraph onto something else. You don't have to worry about how to use it. Here's the step how to use Format Painter. Open a new document. Type your first name and press Enter. Type your last name and press Enter. Type your street address and press Enter. Type your city, state and zip code. Select your first name. Apply several character formats such as bold, italic, font size and font color to the selected text. Select your first name again. Click the Format Painter in the clipboard group. Notice that when you position the mouse pointer over text, the pointer changes to a paintbrush. Here's the fun part. Like magic, your selection takes on all the formatting that you copied. Click your last name. All the font formats you applied to your first name are pasted to your last name. When you're through, hit Escape. The Format Painter button pops back up and your cursor changes back to its normal I-beam appearance. Using Find and Replace. Word's Find and Replace function will search your documents for specific text, which then can be highlighted, replaced with different text or formatting. Finding text. Word allows you to find specific text in a variety of ways. Here we are going to work with Find option in Word 2007. To find your text, you must first access the Find and Replace dialog box. In your document, go to Home tab. Move your pointer to Editing Group. In that, click on Find, or you can press Ctrl and F. The Find and Replace dialog box appears with the Find tab displayed. In the Find What text box, you have to type the text you want to search for. Click on Find. Next, the first occurrence of the text is highlighted. The text that is highlighted will be the first occurrence in the document after the location of your insertion point. To find more occurrences of the text, click in Find Next button again. When Word has shown you every occurrence of the text, a dialog box will appear with the message, Word has finished searching the document. When finished, to close the Find and Replace dialog box, click Cancel. Finding all occurrences. This option will highlight all occurrences of your text until the Find and Replace dialog box is closed. Open your Find and Replace dialog box. In the Find What text box, type the text you want to search for. Click on Find In button and select Main Document. All occurrences of the text are highlighted. Highlighting all occurrences. This option will highlight all occurrences of your text until you choose to clear the highlighting. To highlight all occurrences, open up your Find and Replace dialog box. In the Find What text box, type the text you want to search for. And click the small triangle next to Reading Highlight, which shows a drop-down. In that, select Highlight All. All occurrences of the typed text are highlighted in yellow. To remove the highlighted text, click the small drop-down next to the Reading Highlight and select Clear Highlighting. All highlighting text will be returned to normal. Replacing options. Word allows you to choose and replace all occurrences of a particular word or phrase, or look at each occurrence. First, I'm going to show you how to access the Replace dialog box. Go to the Home tab. Move your pointer to Editing Group. In that, click on Replace. Or you can also press Ctrl plus H shortcut key to open the Find Replace dialog box. Replacing individual occurrences. In the Find What text box, type the text you want to be replaced. In the Replace With text box, type the text you want to insert. To find the first occurrence of your text, click on Find Text. To replace the selected text, click on Replace. To leave this instance as is and proceed to the next item, click Find Next. The next occurrence is highlighted. Click Replace until you have replaced all desired occurrences. To close the dialog box, click on Close. Replacing all occurrences. This option will replace every occurrence of your text without showing you where the text was replaced. Use this option with care, as it may change the meaning of your document if text is replaced where it should not be. Open your Find and Replace dialog box. In the Find What text box, type the text you want replaced here. In the Replace With text box, type the text that you want to insert here. I am replacing you to we. Click on Replace All button. A dialog box appears informing you of how many instances of the text were replaced. Click OK. If you don't use this Replace option carefully, this will collapse your entire document, so be careful while working with Replace option. Additional options. Word provides additional options to further refine your search. To access these options, open up your Find and Replace dialog box. Click on More. The Search Options sections of the dialog box appears. The search options you find here are Search, selects whether words search for instances of the text below the insertion point down and the insertion point up, or throughout the entire document all. The default choice is down. Match case returns only those instances of the text that have the same case, uppercase or lowercase, as the text is the Find What text box. Find whole words only. Returns matching whole words only. Word will not return words that contain your text within them. Example. If you search for the, this option will ensure that words such as theatre or theme are not included in the search results. Use wildcards. By using certain characters allows you to search for very specific words or phrases. Sounds like English. Searches for both exact matches of your text and other text that may sound or look familiar to your text. Example, searching for colour will find the words collar and caller. Find all word forms. Searches for related forms of your word. Example, if you search for is, Word would also find the form was and were. Match prefix. Searches for words beginning with your entry. Match suffix. Searches for words ending with your entry. Ignore punctuation characters. Returns text that is similar to your text but contains punctuation within it. Example, if you search for recreated, your search results would also include instances of re-created. Ignore white space characters. Find text that is similar to your text but may contain spaces in different places. Example, if you search for Anna Marie, your search results would also include instances of Anna Marie. Format. Allows you to search for text with specific formatting as well as replace text with specific formatting. Special. Allows you to search for special characters, dashes or paragraphs as well as replace them in your document. No formatting. This will clear any formatting requirements, searching for text in a specific font that was set in previous searches. Selecting, deleting and restoring text. Selecting text is a basic editing skill used in Word. In order to format text, it must be selected. Once your text is selected, you can cut, copy or paste your text, which you have seen in earlier sessions. Several methods are available for selecting text. Use the option that is most convenient for you or use the technique that best fits your task. Selecting lines. Place the insertion point to the left side of the document until it turns into an arrow. To select a single line of text, click the mouse button once. To select multiple lines of text, click and drag to select the desired lines. The lines of text is selected. Selecting specific areas. Place the I-beam to the left of the beginning of the desired text. Click and hold the mouse button. Drag the mouse over to the text to be selected. Release the mouse button. The text is selected. Selecting single words. Place the I-beam over the word to be selected. Double-click the mouse button. The word is selected. Selecting single paragraphs. Place the I-beam over the paragraph to be selected. Triple-click the mouse button. The paragraph is selected. Selecting multiple paragraphs. Place the I-beam at the beginning of the text to be selected. Press and hold Shift button. Click at the end of the text to be selected. All text between the 2 points is selected. Selecting entire document. From the Home Command tab, move your pointer to Editing Group. In that, click Select in the drop-down list. Click on Select All. All text will be selected in your document. Or you can use keyboard shortcut Ctrl+A to select your whole document. To deselect text, click the mouse button anywhere outside or inside the selected text area. Your selected text will be deselected. Making multiple selections. You can make multiple, non-contiguous selections of text in your document. This is helpful for formatting multiple selections at one time. Making multiple selections, click and drag. Make the initial text selection. To make additional selections, press Ctrl and click and drag. Making multiple selections, using drag and drop. Drag and drop is another option for moving blocks of text. This option is best for moving text short distances. Because you use the mouse, drag and drop text is never placed on the clipboard. As you are dragging the text, a grey insertion point appears. When you let go of the mouse button, the text drops in that location. Using drag and drop moving text. Select the text to be moved. Click on the text and hold the mouse button. Drag the text to the desired location. The insertion line will indicate where the text will be dropped. To drop the text, release the mouse button. The text is moved. Deleting text. You can delete anything from a few characters to several pages of text. You can also restore deleted text using the undo command. Deleting characters. Place the insertion point to the right of the text to be deleted. Press backspace as many times as needed. The desired character is deleted. Type over. Select the text to be replaced. Begin typing. The selected text is deleted and replaced with what you type. Deleting a line or block of text. Select the text to be deleted. Press backspace or delete. The selected text is deleted. To retrieve deleted text, from the Quick Access toolbar, click Undo.